If you've never heard of Delta 8, there's a good chance you soon will.
Delta 8 is basically pot's little brother, and it's completely legal in most states and at the federal level.
That's because of a legal loophole. Here's investigative reporter Angie Racono.
You can thank the 2018 Farm Bill for this unintended consequence. It made hemp legal. Scientists have figured out a way to extract that really weak, almost non-existent THC and make it powerful.
These are so good.
Meet Crystal Levick. She's a Midwestern bud tender, meaning she works in a dispensary.
Dude.
She reviews products in her spare time.
D8 has a very different feeling. If you're new here, maybe consider subscribing.
Crystal's explaining to her YouTube audience
Gummies.
what she thinks about D8.
I had the best time.
Her audience
Let's talk about their gummies.
can't get enough.
With D8, you get the same effects of relaxation and the calming, but I don't feel like my eyes are glazed over. I don't feel like I can't focus. The main difference.
Delta 8 is the cousin to Delta 9, what you think of as traditional marijuana. It's just one atom different.
So much science. Holy moly.
And because it's from hemp, it's totally legal. You can find it in shops or buy it online.
The hemp bill has created a crack in the dam, and Delta 8 is shooting through that crack and saturating places that don't have access to traditional cannabinoids.
David Downs is talking about places like Kansas and Missouri, where marijuana is outlawed or limited for medical use. Here's another way to think about it. Pretend Coke was outlawed, but you could buy Pepsi. Still a soda, pretty much the same thing, just a little different.
It's gotten really cheap to be able to put a bunch of hemp plants in a carbon dioxide extractor or a butane extractor and pull out an oil that is 90% cannabinoids.
This is not what lawmakers expected when they passed the 2018 Farm Bill. The people we spoke with agree this likely will be addressed at the state and federal level at some point.
I don't think it's going to be legal forever. I think the government's going to wind up doing something about it because of the way that it's blowing up.
Both Crystal and David point out the lack of regulations means consumers have no protections.
I'm not a scientist. I'm not an expert. I'm a person on the internet.
You just trust the companies. But right now, interest in Delta 8
You think that this looks good? You should taste it.
is certainly high.
They're so good. For real.
One thing to remember, you will likely fail a drug test if you take Delta 8 because it's so similar to pot. Now, we didn't test this out, but both the bud tender you heard from and David Downs from Leafly shared that warning. Angie Racono, KC TV5 News.